Mick Jagger likes green grapes,
Green grapes,
United States,
United States.
and reading publicity bios about him.
I don't really like
You
them.
said you thought that might be funny. Did you find it so?
Kind of. Not really funny enough.
First line says
Sometimes they're terribly good, you know.
First line says you're electrifying and controversial.
Electrifying. I feel rather tired today.
You're controversial. I guess that cannot be enough.
It's very easy to be controversial these days.
Is it? How did you go about it?
I mean, you can't put a foot anywhere without being out of step. It's terribly difficult.
Is it more so in England than it is in the U.S.?
No, it's probably more so in the U.S.
You did say a while ago, though, that you found Americans understanding.
Yeah, they can be fantastically understanding. Some, I don't know, that lady said one mustn't generalise about countries, but it's terribly interesting to do it.
Yes, it is. Let's do it, about Americans in general.
Yeah, they're right to divide themselves up, you know, and they're so pleasant, and they can talk about things if they disagree with them. If they violently disagree with people's point of view, they still will argue, talk. They will be. Whereas a lot of people just will knock it down, you know, won't even mention it. But I think America's drawing into camps. I mean, it really is, seems to be, to me anyway, as an objective observer from this side. It's getting to be dividing, and the lines are getting stricter, you know, between everything.
You know, Mick, you, I know, like to think of yourself as a free spirit, undisciplined and so forth, and yet you're
not at all.
You're not?
Terribly disciplined.
You said a few moments ago that you're becoming less disciplined.
I am, but I'm still very disciplined. But, I mean, I'm not a free spirit at all. You can't be if you set out to do certain things like make a movie or make records. I mean,
that's what I was going to comment upon.
You can't be completely, but you can be free in your choice of what you do, and then when you actually decide to do it, you've got to get on with it. But the discipline comes from yourself, it's all right.
Applying yourself to it. You said that, for instance, motion pictures now, you've found that analysis is much more important than
I don't know anything really about movies or acting. I mean, it would be absurd for me to talk at any length about either.
Is there such a thing as a natural actor, a person who is observant enough to
I should think so.
Do you think you're that sort of a person?
I don't know, I might be.
You're working with a group of young people, aren't you?
Yeah.
The director, the producer, everyone has kind of a young approach. Is it is there a camaraderie that is very helpful here?
Disorganisation. No, I know them, sort of thing. Which I'm not sure whether that's helpful or not. Because I haven't made enough movies to know whether it's groovy if you know the director personally. Maybe it isn't in some ways, because I can say, come on.
The whole psychedelic thing and the approach to your kind of music is based upon love and gentleness and understanding. Is it not true?
I don't think so.
Because this motion picture, and I guess the slash behind it shows some of the violence that is involved here, right?
Yeah, it's violent. I don't think our music is very peaceful. We never tried to make it peaceful, only very occasionally when one feels in a peaceful sort of frame of mind, which is very rare.
You're frequently in protest against the harsh qualities of life, though, aren't you?
Just protest against things you see in people and in yourself, you know, that you don't like. You have to get rid of.
Are drugs, marijuana, LSD, so forth, necessary to the approach to your way of life?
No, they're completely unnecessary.
Are they?
You don't need to take any kind of drugs at all. But I mean, you can do.
Have you? You've been involved.
Kill yourself if you like.
You've been involved in campaigns for legalization of marijuana, have you?
No, I've never been involved in any campaign to legalise anything.
Are you in favour of it?
Of legalising marijuana? I can't see why you should put people in jail for smoking it. But, you know, there's so many hassles and problems. But I don't really like laws like you can't do this or that. I mean, you can't drink at 2 o'clock or smoke marijuana at 6 or sell tinned food on Sundays.
Are you optimistic about the future?
Terribly.
And about the future of performance?
Terribly.
The motion picture performance, Mick Jagger. And we're in London. Thank you very much.
Thank you.